Welcome to The Resistance, a full playthrough series of the Resistance franchise, Resistance Fall of Man, Resistance 2 and Resistance 3. My name is Paul James and welcome. This is part 4 of our series here by now, hopefully, if you've been keeping up. We're now a week and a half, 2 weeks into this journey here, and let's dive back into it. Now, for anyone who's new to this particular series that we're doing, I'm basically trying to shout out the Resistance franchise because I wholeheartedly believe it deserves more love.
The convoy was stranded on the west side of Manchester. The site was guarded by Stalkers, so the only route in was on foot. A radio message from Hale's squad said they were entering Manchester Cathedral. The cathedral was a field hospital during the war. It was abandoned in a hurry and still had some supplies and ammunition. Unfortunately, it was also a breeding ground for some of the lower forms of Chimera.
Anyone who's been following the series to this point knows that the last DualShock I was using was cracking the shits, so here we are with a new one, a black one, not the shitty broken red one, clearly. This better not have any problems. But no, I think PlayStation needs a first-person shooter back in the fold, with Killzone having fallen by the wayside because Guerrilla's focusing on Horizon Zero Dawn, rightly, because Horizon is incredible. We need to see something that kind of changes the pace a little bit for the first party, and now that Insomniac's part of the family and they've got this IP that, you know, there's a pocket of us that really adore it. I think it's one that needs to come back. And so here we are playing through it, recognising it, acknowledging it, and sending a little bit of love its way. Killed my mate there by mistake. They seem to be unable to get me. Oh, this is where I'm going to get the Auger. This is a gun I've been pumping up in every episode so far, and I love the Auger. Because now watch, the bullets will start flying through there. Through the walls. Or maybe we have to get through this. Oh, there we are. There's the Auger. Oh, yes. So again, with all, you know, and this being a product of Insomniac Games, there's crazy weaponry. This shoots through the environment. We've got our shield here as well, which we can then shoot through. It's a wonderful weapon. Now, let's quickly scavenge for a bit of health, because that whole sequence there kind of kicks my teeth in a smidge. There's one. I don't want to keep everyone waiting. I mean, the Chimera, of course. That caught me a little bit off guard. Oh, shit. Alright. Come on out, you ugly bastards. Where are you? Huh. They seem to have disappeared. I won't object. Yeah, look, the Resistance franchise is known for its wacky weaponry, just like what we come to expect from Ratchet and a lot of other games, Sunset Overdrive, and a lot of other games that Insomniac had developed and went on to develop. And this particular take on its old history of World War II is one that I love very deeply. This game was a launch title for the PS3, so it's not stunning. Certainly, not by any current measure, that's for sure. For its time. Oh, I missed him. So even things like the bullseye that I just used there, where I tagged the enemy, and then... oh, shit. And then was able to basically miss and still hit him. We'll just suss all this out in case there's one of these alien pricks hiding in a room. But it's usually pretty tame, it's usually pretty clear, and the music does a pretty good job of signalling or signposting what's coming up. Oh. I don't really want the Auger for something like those. I thought I tagged him. Oh. Tag, you're it now. Still one more. Oh. Alright, let's get the Auger out. Gotcha. The colour change in the reticle is exactly what you're looking for here, because that's your cue that the enemy's on the other... I mean, obviously it works for all these other guns, but it's the real cue when it comes to the Auger, because that tells you, shoot through this wall, you'll get something. There's something on the other side. Oh. Gotcha. Now we can't really go this way. We've got this crashed spy here that's, you know, created such a cavity that we can't actually pass through. Now, my recollection, we're going to be dealing with a few of the hounds in a moment. There we are. But, managed to tag him alright. There we go. Gotcha. Alright. We handle that pretty easily. Take a quick look around for anything that might be useful. Whether it's just ammo or, hell, some intel. Got some bombs here, but that's nearly the end of the level. There's going to be enemies through here. Oh, they're not the sort of bombs I was expecting. Whew. Those guys are bad news. And this environment, this part has been so it's very deliberately filled with these bushes so that I can't see. So that I can't see where these bombs are going to pop up from. Whew. Oh, and those ones are the ones you have to jump over. Thankfully they were operating at a different level to what I was at the time. Ooh. That was a close enough call that I actually ducked. I felt myself duck. Let's just check down here. Yeah, that's right. So, we'll keep marching along here. We've got a few grenades. No, that's the light. What do we got? We've got 5 different hedgehogs and 5 frags. Great. The hedgehogs are awesome. If you haven't seen me use these in past episodes, the hedgehog grenades are awesome. They're not as plentiful as I'd like, which is a bit of a shame. But they are, I mean, they're the ones, the spiny ones that you've seen me having to duck and cover from before. They've embedded them as bombs. Nope, not going to let that little skerrick health disappear cheaply. Gotcha. I'm expecting more grenades. Oh, sorry, more bombs. I'm trying to say, jeez, it's got me back in enough that I'm kind of trying to peer over the top as well as duck, like you saw me do before. It's a great first-person shooter franchise. Oh, that took a decent enough chunk of my health off. Let's see if there's... no health floating around somewhere. I probably don't need it. I'm pretty close to the end of the level, if I recall. It's been a while. Like I said, Resistance 1, or Fall of Man, came out 14 years ago. Oh, there we go. They operate at two heights. One you can either duck under or one that you jump over. Not interested in your shit. Oh, and we got some Auger users. And it is like running the gauntlet a little bit. You've got to pick your timing to go chuck. Oh, what am I doing? I keep forgetting my duck. I keep forgetting my recharge. One thing that this that doesn't hold up about the game is the control scheme. How aren't you dead? Oh, jeez, bloody bullet sponge there took a little bit more health than I'd banked on. Oh, here they come. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Whew. You're ducking and weaving and trying to escape these pricks.
Ow, mate, you alright? Get in here!
Captain Mitchell's squad had located the convoy. Unfortunately, Stalker sightings in the area made immediate recovery impossible. The Stalker is one of the Chimera's most feared weapons. They move quickly and fire anti-aircraft missiles with deadly accuracy.
But you can see in that little
Technology
scene there,
used in the Stalker
weak spot at the
remains
back.
one of the most intriguing and frustrating mysteries of the Chimera. Mitchell had been fighting a losing battle most of the morning, holding out until reinforcements arrived. Meanwhile, the Chimera kept coming. To everyone on the ground, it seemed the convoy was all but lost.
Alright, let's take this Stalker down. I feel like this is the only thing to the mission. I could be wrong. But I feel like this is essentially a boss encounter. If I recall correctly. Down we go. Oh, that's right, there are still some goons floating around.
Looks like we found the fight!
This is, as far as my memory serves, one of the harder encounters because everything is really accessible. The thing going for you is that the Chimera are distracted. Because you've got teammates floating around. Oh no, grenade. Jesus. Stuck on the environment. Ducking and dodging and weaving and hoping I don't die. Yeah, all well and good to say press forward. There's hundreds of them. Ah, and there's another fragment of my health gone too. Damn it. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. God, I'm virtually out of ammo for everything at the moment. We haven't even had to deal with the big prick yet. Just dancing around, trying to stay alive. But we certainly outnumber them now. Until the Stalker comes along and ruins our day.
Captain, be advised. We have a bandit closing on your position.
We can't wait, right, lads?
Let's get everything reloaded. Except the Auger, because I don't have anything for it.
We've got a budget. It's laying an egg, Captain. Grab it and ring it, lads. Kelly, lay down some suppressor fire on the left. Drive them to the right. We'll set them up. You knock them down.
Get back in there. They have Augers. Thankfully one of those Augers just got taken down by the hedgehog grenade. Right, let's just give myself a hot second. Alright. Come on. There's the prick I was worried about.
That's the AA we're looking for. All forces get to cover. Give us some room.
Come on, don't get stuck on the environment. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. It's on the other side of the... Bail. Bail, 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 bail. It really hates me. Run, 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 run. Come on. Come on, fire it, shoot your shot, and fuck off. Ooh. Boom. That should be all she wrote for this mission. There we go.
To command. Site secure. All stalkers down. You've got your convoy. How about getting us a sodding medic?
Auger here. We're inbound, Captain. 4 minutes out.
After the mission, I had seen him approach the containment cell on the convoy. The cell had 14-inch lead walls, but even so, given Hale's condition, I didn't want him anywhere near it. With the Stalkers gone, we were able to airlift the cell back to Northern Command. The exchange with the Americans would have to wait. We were about to execute a very risky offensive operation. The Chimera had been using a network of underground tunnels to attack undetected. The tunnels formed a nexus in Nottingham, and if we sealed them off, we would at least briefly have the upper hand.
And so, that wraps up this episode of The Resistance. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All the details are down the bottom. That'll get you access to episodes of Patch, The Insider, Player 2 Plays, Late Game Review, Gamer School, and a whole lot more. There's some awesome video content on our YouTube channel, so please be sure to go and check it out. Visit the website, player2.net.au, where you'll find reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to our podcast series, Patched, which also has an audio form, the Player 2 Pixelcast, which is back for the year, and Dev Diary, which is also back for the year. Give all of them 5-star reviews. When it comes to Dev Diary, that's my little baby. I'd love a little bit of extra support for that one. We've got some great guests coming in 2020. We had a fantastic year 2019 with some awesome developers from all around the industry sharing some really intriguing, fascinating stories. And there's more queued up for 2020 that I can't talk about. There's others that will undoubtedly emerge over the course of the year that I can't wait to talk to as well. So please look forward to all of that. Give it a subscribe on your podcast service of preferred podcast service, and I look forward to joining you for more episodes in the future. Also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au. Kick in a few bucks. At the lower tiers, you'll get early access to episodes. At the higher tiers, you'll get monthly episode exclusives. Finally, there's Twitter. You can find me at Paul James Games. The website you'll find at player2au. And until next time, that has been The Resistance. Welcome to The Resistance.
You